So you beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys had safe and enjoyable New Year's celebrations. I know at the start of the year, we get a plethora of media outlets and news outlets just spraying us down with real bad news at the start of the year. And it's a scenario this year where we've had the cost of living crisis. People are genuinely struggling. Some people have gone above and beyond buying Christmas presents they should never have brought because they can't officially afford to do it, and they're just going to have a real dreadful January. And then we've got these news articles going around. So I hope you guys have managed to keep your eyes focused forward to actually enjoy the start of the new year, and whatever New Year's resolutions you've got or self-improvement plans, I wish you good luck in all of those. So I need to talk to you guys about a tweet or two I saw yesterday from Charlie Intel, because they're quite interesting tweets, and I'm kind of trying to read in between the lines with you guys, and I want you to give me your opinions down in the comment section as to what's really going on here, because I know I ain't the only person feeling that I've been let down, especially paying the money I paid for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I mean, we had Modern Warfare 2019. There are people out there that absolutely loved that game. I categorically hated it, but I wished and I hoped when I heard that the Modern Warfare 2 reboot was coming, I really thought they would have got a few things sorted out from that game and learnt and kind of processed that in this game, and it's just been a real letdown in that regard. Charlie Intel went on to say yesterday, I see the conversation around shadow bans coming up again. The way it works from what I know this guy really likes to distance himself like he isn't paid by the man Activision. We know that you're compromised or you get privileged information. Just admit it ain't nothing to be ashamed about. But anyway, the way it works, or from what I know, is if someone is reported multiple times, they are placed in shadow ban period to see if they are actually cheaters. If not a cheater, the shadow ban is removed after a set period of time. Then Charlie Intel went on to tweet this as well. Several players are also reporting a bug in Warzone 2 that if you get 10 plus kills in a game, you get disconnected and shadow banned. Oof. These tweets are saying something to me, and there's multiple angles we can look at this. We can look at it for what it is. That's a bit of a shame, which what a lot of people, they're going to think that. But I think there might be something a bit more nefarious and a bit twisted going on here, because how long have we had Ricochet now? How long have these guys had, and how much data have they had to get their analytics out of all the people that have played the original Warzone or the other games that it might have been in the background for, and then process the data to improve its whole purpose in the first place? It is ridiculous to me to be reading that if someone gets reported multiple times, they're placed into a shadow ban period, so they're essentially guilty until proven innocent, and then once they've done their background checks, however long that takes, you will make that person come off the shadow ban and be able to enjoy the game properly again. It's a ridiculous system, and it makes me think that Ricochet was just nothing but a public relations stunt to try and win us over because of how much cheating was going on in the likes of Warzone. That's my feeling right now. I've not really seen anything, in my personal opinion, to give me a concrete feeling that there is an anti-cheat in this game. And you're talking to someone that played Valorant for the best part of the last 2 years, because Modern Warfare 2019, I hated the game. You guys know that if you watched the channel for long enough. Vanguard and Cold War really didn't light my soul on fire either, and it's the same old story with Modern Warfare 2. It's a game I can play for half an hour to an hour before I have to turn it off and kind of go and try and do something else. But with Valorant, if I really got pushed to the point where I needed to report somebody, and it was usually because they were using a particular word against me as an individual in the chat. Yes, I'd report certain people because I felt they needed to be taught a lesson. And the reason I'd report them in that particular game is because they wouldn't get shadow banned. They would actively do an investigation, usually in the chat, because I report people for typing bigotry, and they would see that. They will go and check the chat, look, see what they've said and say, yes, this person has broke the rules. They need to be disciplined. And that's how it should work. And also they would send me a report to say, we've checked your report and yes, we've verified that this is true. They were breaking the terms and conditions of how they're supposed to act in the chat, and they have been reprimanded for that. You can't go around just banning people while you do your investigations, and we don't know how long these investigations are going to take. And it all shows me in the wording of the tweet. If someone is reported multiple times, so we're essentially living in a day and age where we've got streamers who are playing the game, so they can get certain people to go and report and get their little cronies to go and report somebody maliciously. There are people that can report multiple times because they've got butt hurt about someone absolutely ripping them in a game. We are in a day and age now where people can't handle their beatings. Back in the day, you'd play the game like the original Modern Warfare 2. You would get smacked up in a lobby. There would be a bit of trash talk in the pre-lobby for the next game, and you would have a chance for redemption. And man, was it sweet when you got that redemption over that player talking all that shit in the last game. And then you'd battle it out for a few games and you might even make a friendship out of it. I know I have. And it was quite often we would play certain people that I wouldn't see them for a couple of weeks, and then they'll end up in my game again and would go at it again. It was healthy competition. Whereas now, lobbies are broken up, and in the way the world works now and all the things going on in society, some people can't cope with losses, and that's why they've done all the things they've done in this game to try and condition the game to work in a certain way for certain people, and then bolt on skill-based matchmaking to keep those people well away from any real accomplished Call of Duty players. It's really crazy to even see that this is enforced in a AAA title. And then the several players are reporting a bug where they're getting 10 plus kills and getting disconnected and shadow banned in Warzone 2. To me, that's not a bug. I personally believe these things keep happening so often that it has to be on purpose. They do it under the radar, backhanded, and hope that they can nullify certain players for a period of time without them realizing until, oh yeah, it was just a bug, guys, we'll get it sorted. These players have got 10 plus kills in a game and pushed the agenda, tried to win, and you've disconnected them, which is massively unfair in my personal opinion. And if it's just a fault of your game, then you're severely lacking in your quality control of your game in the first place. It's ridiculous to me that we're still going through these processes in 2022 with a game that's come out every single year without fail. It's madness to me that we're even having this conversation today. Guys, down in the comment section, let me know your thoughts and feelings. Do you believe that this should be a process where people are shadow banned until they're proven that they're innocent? Because I genuinely I can't get my head around that concept in general. You're banning people before you've even investigated, shadow banning them. And then once you've investigated, you're putting them back into the game as they should be. How is that even fair? And then people are getting 10 plus kills, which is hard, man. That is hard. That is hard, and getting disconnected and shadow banned. That to me shows that if there is a ricochet, people have set the parameters on there. So, if anyone's getting 10 plus kills, maybe they're cheating. Let's disconnect them. How frustrating is it to play this game? How frustrating is it to be a Call of Duty fan right now in this day and age? It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling that these people can't see that they're killing this game. I hope it does fail. I'm at a point now where I genuinely hope Call of Duty does fail, because until until it fails, these people aren't gonna ever learn. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they took your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.